Witches have always been such a terrifying figure. Upon folk stories when growing up, learning about it from elder people eventually. The long grayish hair, a long nose, the old rotten teeth, the unforgettable horrifying smile, the one green eye, the disturbing lady in the woods, the lost wanderer in the woods, or whatever you can try to describe the witch by your own words. That would always be exactly how witches would be described, like from a story or from a horror movie. My name's Julio, and I grew up listening to terrifying folk tales of witch from my mother. They say it's another way to scare children from being disobedient, allowing them to discipline the children from being bad. I guess it's because growing up with my cousin Jorge playing together every day made fantasies in our heads about hunting monsters. Well, I'm going to get right on to the horrific event that happened to us around the early 2000s. Something I have been wanting to speak about all along. It was a cloudy, windy day during the spring when my family and Jorge's family decided to have a big celebration at the park. Kids love the park, and whenever you talk about the park, they wouldn't hesitate to go for always having a fun time playing around the field. The park was located next to a canal sitting right beside a hill, which was made to block anyone from seeing the canal due to the fact it was too dangerous. They once say that a little girl went over the hill to get to the other side to play by the canal when she happened to drown. I thought it was just a story to scare kids from crossing the hill to the other side to see the canal. Similar to what I said before about a witch story to scare kids so parents can discipline them from being bad. While our families were busy barbecuing and running around playing soccer on the field with some random guest who visited the park, Jorge and I were actually sneaking up the hill. We were playing slide back and forth, though we weren't trying to head over to the other side of the hill. When standing above the hill, I can see it travels like a wall going north of the park, like a curve towards the woods, possibly farther than a mile or more, but I was sure it was a long trail if I followed the hill trail along with the canal. After playing sliding down back and forth on the hill for a while, then it became quite boring doing the same thing. I asked Jorge if he was willing to follow me down the hill trail to the end to see where it leads to, when I notice our family were busy on